Okay, everybody. Hello, good evening. Okay, just double checking stuff. I'm going to lower the music volume just a little bit. Because when I watched the last VOD back, it was incredibly high. And I could barely even hear myself. Going to fix my glasses just a little bit. Test. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's a lot better. Hello, Ray. Welcome in. Twitch for some reason turned off go live notifications on me. I specifically made sure I had them on for you. You know, that's been doing that for me too. There's a lot of indies that I have notifications on for, and then somehow I just don't get them. It's really weird. Okay, people, let's get into the game. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jen, and tonight we are in the realm of Home Safety Hotline. I am working as a call center person, and basically people call me because they have random problems around the house, and it could either be incredibly normal or weird. If you guys have seen the last VOD, you will know. Let's get right into it. Human DNA confirmed. Oh, I hope I don't have to redo any shifts. Okay, music volume a little lower. Master volume, okay. Didn't trigger any of that. CRT filter? I kind of like the filter. Okay. We already watched the Thunder Peak, but I want to get the notification off. Okay. What's in our mailbox? Okay, we saw this last time. The Hag Hide. Okay, I think we are good to start the Saturday and Sunday shift. That is our goal for today. Saturday. Welcome, employee. Clock in. Alright, so we should get the rest of these entries for the weekend shifts. I can't wait to see what we have. Oy. Must be Carol? Yep.
Park employee, lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carol here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Huh? Excuse me? Continue thy labors? Soon thy time in the soil arriveth? Prepare thy body? I'm not preparing my body for anything. Except sleep. But yeah. Thanks, Carol. Permissions have been updated. New entries now available. Alright, let's see what we have then. Autumn vines. Autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house. Ooh. Bed hag. Oh, what? That's scary. Dorcha? Leprechaun. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Whoa, that leprechaun looks weird. Okay, so neighbor's doorway? Puka? Oh my goodness! Reanimation. Spriggan. Huh? I don't see anything there though. That's weird. And troll? Oh! What the heck? Warlock remnant? Okay, so my guess for this call, animal has gotten into my cellar, and then the wines are broken. So, okay, wine sprite. Wine sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming wine. They are small, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin that often appears red while they are feeding. They have a long proboscis that they use to drink. Homeowners infested with wine sprites commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Wine sprites are not directly dangerous to humans, but they are known to spread various deadly diseases, including the fatal Fey flu, and should be removed as soon as possible. Wine sprites can be removed with various common household pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with wine. Okay, to avoid future infestations, be sure to always clean wine glasses and containers immediately after use. So this is what I'm thinking. Alright. Gone into my cellar. I can hear it flapping around sometimes. Yeah. So this is definitely wine sprite. But since I don't have a timer for the call, I'm going to read a little bit about the new entries. Okay, so warlock remnants are a residual presence often left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older households, castles, or underground dwellings. Homeowners experiencing warlock remnants often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, or sighting bearded figures in reflective surfaces. Ooh. Warlock remnants, while a hostile presence, are mere echoes of their former selves and are generally harmless. Their ability to manipulate small household objects can prove hazardous to less cautious homeowners, however. Homeowners can purge the remnant from their home with the use of a Seelie stone, but the journey to retrieve one is both long and perilous and is not recommended. If a warlock remnant proves sufficiently hazardous or inconvenient, it is highly recommended for homeowners to simply relocate. Ooh. Okay, we have troll. My mind went to vampire because bat form, and I think the fancier ones would like wine. Yeah, I don't think we have vampires in here. Okay, onto trolls. What do they sound like? Trolls are giant, 12-foot tall, nocturnal creatures that normally are not seen in the home. Wow, they're 4 feet taller than me. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials, such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with the troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Trolls are very dangerous to humans when they are startled, thanks to their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of 12 feet in a matter of seconds. Oh my goodness! Their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceilings of most homes when fully inflated, causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not ever approach a troll. An active troll will leave by morning once it has secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures, such as UV lights, to prevent future break-ins. Ooh. Alright, let's submit the wine sprite. And then we can read the rest. Spriggan. Oh my god. Home Safety Hotline. Jen speaking.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens and something is leaking out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Please hold.
Something may have died inside my desk. So I'm thinking wood secretions? Let's see. But she doesn't tell me if anything is leaking out. Wood secretions are a pink, viscous liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. It is known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky, pooling buildup. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing a rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Keep animals and human children away from secretions at all costs, as its foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet, candy-like smell to them, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. Something may have died inside my desk. Stinks to high heaven. Yeah, so it stinks to her, but the kids are overly curious about the smell, so it smells like sweet candy to them. I don't think she ever saw what was leaking out of her desk. But this is what I think, the wood secretions. Hi Coldat, welcome in. 8 foot tall? Yeah. That's what I joined into here. Yep. Okay, let's take this time to read about the other new ones. Alright, so we were on Spriggan. Spriggans are tall, green humanoids with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. They are seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked, however. Homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes, and the feeling that the trees are watching them. Spriggans are incredibly dangerous to humans when provoked, and physical contact with one will result in the growth of a sprig tree within the affected individual. Spriggans cannot be persuaded to leave the home once provoked. However, one can take precautions to prevent provoking a Spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within view of your home. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night, left in a clean dish on your porch. Ooh. Okay, what's another new one? Reanimation. Like zombies? Reanimations are any deceased remains of living creatures capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being tracked inside the home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the home. Reanimations are capable of spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites deadly to humans, so close proximity or contact should be avoided at all costs. They are also commonly used to inflict direct violence against homeowners and are incredibly adept at hiding and waiting for vulnerable moments. Reanimation's pursuit is slow but relentless, so relocation is not necessary or advisable. It is advised to contact any friends, neighbors, or strangers the homeowner may have recently slighted and make peace or bargain. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to answer this with wood secretions because I don't think it's the desk hob. Yeah. She complains about the smell and then her kids being overly curious. Yeah. Alright. So, wood secretions. Yippee! Okay, what else? Oi! Oh. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Please hold.
Pretty sure this is the Spriggan. Affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes, feeling that the trees are watching them. Something is moving around the trees and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. Wait, can you imagine how scary that is? Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within view of your home. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable. Consider making offers. Okay. I'm pretty sure it is the Spriggan. Sprig tree, no. Sprig vines, no. The puka. Okay, let's read about some other new ones. Pukas are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pest and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Pukas can be encouraged to leave a home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them, and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. That's so sad, though. They just kill your pet, and then they take its form, and you just have to, live with this thing. And try to ignore it. Wow. That's so devastating. Alright. Neighbor's doorway. Neighbor's doorways are door frame-like structures that can often appear in basements or cellars. They are known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as well as parallelism. Neighbors' doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. Neighbors' doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially triggering the parallel activity. It is advised to utilize HSH's doorway removal services. One can prevent neighbors' doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. Okay, we're gonna answer this dude. What's Kobold again? Oh, that dog. Got it. Dorcha? That is... What is that shadow? That's creepy. The bed hag is also very creepy. Oy. Okay, so this is Spriggan. Let me get a drink. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
I was just on autumn leaves. I mean vines.
Please hold.
So autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house, frequently occurring during the fall. Homeowners with autumn vines often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. The pheromone autumn vines released in the air, while not toxic, can often cause household accidents thanks to their blissful, dizzying effects. To remove autumn vines from a household, locate where the initial growth is coming from by inspecting the soil around the home for an extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substance to the ones beneath the soil. Ooh. So she does seem to be very blissful. He doesn't like the way the leaves move and the way they grow around the house, like a warm embrace. Okay, so autumn vines are my hunch for this one. Can't be bed hag, but I'm gonna read it since we have time. What do they sound like? Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended sleeping apparatus. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of a heavy weight on their chest at night. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems, such as asthma, may be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing a shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. Bedhags can in fact be beneficial to a home, as their presence can frighten off other pests, such as various insects or mice. In the cases where a bedhag is undesirable, it is advised to utilize HSH's pest removal services. Alright, we have... what's another new one? I want a closet labyrinth call. Oh, we have Dorcha. Dorcha is the one who delivers. What? Homeowners experiencing Dorcha commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. Oh, like in what kind of situation though? Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to submit Autumn Vines for this one. What's another new one? Cobalt? No. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
This must be Neighbor's Doorway.
Please hold.
Yeah, it's kind of, it has the parallelism. Often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. Or, I know there was something else to do with memory. No, not this one. Maybe Memory Wisp? Memory wisps are invisible and odorless household wisps that are known for removing memories from the home and its homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps will often report missing pictures, photo albums, and the inability to remember the faces of loved ones. Okay, so maybe not this. Yeah, so Neighbor's Doorway has got to be the answer. Do you have any new ones? False Flower? No. Laundry gnome. Oh, Leprechaun. Leprechauns are small humanoids covered in long brown hair that are known for consuming common household valuables such as jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants, such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. Leprechauns will move on to other feeding grounds on their own once they run out of food, but more proactive means of removal require physical capture. If immediate removal is desired, It is recommended to utilize professional help via HSH's pest control services. That's another new one. Did we read all of them already? Tea spray. Travel gnome. Yeah, okay. So let us answer this one with neighbor's doorway, because it seems to match up the most. Please, I was told you can help me. My family, they aren't my family. I don't know what has happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family. Do you know how I got here? Okay. Okay, I'm going to answer this with the neighbor's doorway. Hopefully that is correct. There we go. Hi, Wind. Welcome in. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house, because who knows how big this thing is. I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Awful smell of rotten eggs and disgusting pile of crap. Okay.
Please hold.
I have a feeling this might be the trash gnome? Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Interesting. So the only thing that we have is the smell of rotten eggs. It might be something else. What was that thing where it's like... Fae Feast? Feasts are mid to large sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi, known to appear near eating areas of the home. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Okay, so it's not this, because it doesn't include the smell of rotten eggs. Clattering noises at night, missing or stolen household objects. Okay, so not that. I don't know, nothing else comes to mind besides the trash gnome. Oh. Okay. See what I... Awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. Which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Okay, I want to get this right, so I'm gonna look up the answer, but I won't look at the other ones. I'm just gonna, like, cover it up. Okay. Don't give me hate, guys. I just want to make sure. Day 2. Day 5. Okay. We are with who? What's her name? Claire? What? It says it's Fae Feast. Interesting. But it never said that it has a, you know, a bad smell. Hi, Den. Thank you for the lurk. Alright. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I think it's the smell that's supposed to throw you off. But I didn't think the smell would be an issue for Fae Feast, because it says here that it would include flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. And then she said it was a pile of crap. Can you, like, describe the pile of crap, please? It's, like, so not specific. Because crap can mean, like, anything. Okay. I guess we're gonna go with Fae Feast. I know it's the right answer, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares? Spraying about 50 kinds of pesticides all over the place. Okay. Fresh out of ideas.
Please hold.
I'm a cheater? Oh. I don't give a fuck. Okay. So it could be bed bugs. Bed bugs are small insects known for feeding on the blood of humans and other mammals, and their tendency to inhabit sleeping areas of the home. Homeowners infested with bed bugs often report itchiness and sometimes a delayed onset of rashes. Bedbugs are not known to transmit any dangerous diseases and are relatively harmless to humans. However, their presence can often attract other pests and use them as a food source. Every night, it's the same story. A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. Okay, another thing is the bed hag. But he doesn't report the noises. like the croaking or wheezing. Bed hags are dangerous, or can be dangerous to small children and humans suffering from breathing problems. Known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing a shortness of breath, sometimes sleep paralysis. Okay. If she let it rot, then yeah. Oh, okay, that one makes sense. Aye. Surprised it's not his bed too then. Okay. So my hunch for this one is bed bugs. I don't think it is bed teeth. Not directly harmful to humans given their brief sleeping schedules. However, they tend to gradually grow sharper over time if left untreated, which can lead to infections in the open wounds they cause. They often report mild discomforts when sleeping, such as tickling or itching. Yeah. And he's been washing the sheets and blankets. So, it can't be bed teeth. Okay, let's see what else we have. Laundry gnome? Subspecies of gnome. Fold their bodies in various shapes, often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. Okay, not that then. Night wisp? No, those are the lights outside, okay. Night gnome? Oi, no. No. Definitely not troll. Okay. I'm going to answer this with bed bugs. "50 kinds of pesticides." Okay. Bedbugs have developed a resistance to the majority of common pesticides. There we go! Okay. And are therefore quite difficult to remove. Okay. This is bedbugs. Awesome. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Oh, poor baby. It's probably teething.
Please hold.
Okay, I have a feeling this could be leprechaun. Small humanoids covered in long brown hair, consuming valuables such as jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. Precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if they are not properly protected. And they can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants, such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. Okay. Tell me what the hell is happening. I called last week to ask about why my home's heater has been having issues and nothing's changed. Okay. I don't remember hearing things that would affect people's heating stuff. So it's gotta be Leprechaun. No, not this one. Okay, I'm going to answer this with Leprechaun. Because it can't be anything else. Okay, yeah. Leprechaun. Leprechaun. Please! Please let it be right. I wonder what a Dreamweaver call would sound like. Ooh. HSH, John speaking.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks. Do you have any advice you can send me?
Missing clothes, strange whoopee cushion sound? Is this a troll call?
Please hold.
That kind of does sound like a whoopee cushion. Let's see. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials, such as blankets or articles of clothing. Infested with a troll will frequently report missing clothes. My wife's clothes have started going missing. And then at night, I keep hearing the strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. Okay, so only at night, and they are nocturnal. Perfect. Claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Alright. Okay. I think this is a troll call. Perfect. Can't be anything else. Can't be anything else. Okay, I'm gonna go with troll. I'm going with troll. I'm confident it is troll. It would be incredibly unfortunate if they called back the next day and, like, he's explaining that people are dead. Oh my god, it would feel so bad. That's scary though. Trolls? Oy. It reminds me of the Home Safety Hotline. Jen speaking.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
Hold, please.
Please hold.
What was I saying before? Shit. Oh my god. I hate my brain. Damn it, I totally forgot. Pretty sure this is a tea sprite. Oh my god! Fucking... come on, man! Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, the thing about the troll. So it reminded me of another game that I played a long time ago. It was called Into the Woods. And at one point in the game, you had to sneak around as a troll. A giant troll was like walking around. And it was pretty freaky. Alright. Damn it! So like, nothing works. Yeah, shit. Heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. Looked inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. Quite concerned about hornets and bees. Okay. I'm kind of confident that this is Tea Sprite because I remember reading that they love... It was either drinking or eating the tea leaves. I'm gonna answer Tea Sprite. Hopefully, it's not wrong. I just don't remember anything about if it says anything about what tea sprites sound like. Come on, please. Don't do this to me. Damn it. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around
Bed hag.
this time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Yes. Okay.
Please hold.
Come on, man! We've been having trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. And the kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. Tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet. You remember that? The throwing it back jokes killed me. I think my YouTube stream is lagging really bad. Because I mentioned that troll thing like a few minutes ago. Let me check my YouTube actually. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing so hot. I wish I could fix it. I just don't know how. Highlight video, add stream markers, share. Edit, no. Damn! I'm sorry, guys. My ISP is incredibly bad. I wish I could fix it, but I cannot. Alright, let's go back to the game. Alright, so my hunch for this is bed hag. Hopefully it is right. Nope, that's bed bugs. Bed hag. Submit. I think my... Oh. Home Safety Hotline, John speaking.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Please hold.
Please work. Please work. Yes! Oh my god! Thank you! Okay. I feel like I know what this is. Whistling fungi. Yes! We finally got a whistling fungi call. Okay, guys. I just checked and it seems like my Twitch stream is a lot better than my YouTube stream right now. Yeah. So if you guys want to, you can go to my Twitch. If you want a more in real time kind of chat. Okay. Whistling fungi are small mushroom-like growths with many small holes in their caps that frequently grow through drywall gaps and cracks. Homeowners infested with whistling fungi often report a dissonant whistling sound coming from their walls. Warning, if you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Whistling fungi are rarely dangerous to humans, but their growth can cause foundational problems. If whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with common weed killers or by utilizing the fungal removal services. To prevent a whistling fungi infestation, ensure there are no cracks in your home. Yeah, it's lagging pretty bad. It also keeps jumping back and replaying bits for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me just... Let me try, let me go to my channel. And then I'll go to my YouTube. I think I'm able to pin messages here. YouTube stream is lagging pretty bad. Watch my Twitch stream here. For more in real time, for better experience. Okay, we can do that. Oh, I thought I could do the shift enter, but I can't. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me rewrite that. I wish it was on a... Okay. Don't put shift enter, otherwise it's just gonna enter the chat. YT stream is lagging very bad. So watch my Twitch stream here for a better experience. Okay, and then paste. Perfect. And then we're gonna pin it. Replace pin message. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Hearing this sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is. Having trouble sleeping.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Huh. Yeah. So it's gotta be this.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
I know there were other plants that sing. Okay, I don't think it's this. It could be false flower, but it's not whistling. It actually sounds like someone is singing. Yep. Okay, so this is the whistling fungi. Hope I got that right. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Sure.
Please hold.
I have a feeling this is the... What's it called again? Puka. Terrible smell in my house. So her actual dog, Meatball, is probably dead and rotting right now, which is super devastating and depressing. I am so sorry, lady. Cannot figure out where on earth it is coming from. And then she says the puppy Meatball has been acting up lately. And I know that Puka has weird... Okay. Homeowners with Pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Okay. So that's one check. And they replace common pets such as dogs or cats, live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Okay. But the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pest and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Okay. And the solution is to not pay attention to the pukas when they start exhibiting weird behaviors. Because apparently they get off on that. Alright. So I'm going to answer puka. I'm sorry, lady. But your actual dog Meatball is already dead. Oh. Alright. Puka. Puka. Okay. I wonder how many more we have. Home Safety Hotline, Jen speaking. Is this guy again? So... okay. Yes! I got everything right! Let's go! Okay. Time for a drink. Ooh, what is this entry browser? Oh. Just looking at the different entries. That's cool. What do you guys think we're gonna see this time? Probably the ones that we haven't picked out. So animation. This is freaky. Miniature humanoid figures such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that move on their own. This is their FNAF. We didn't have bat yet. Bees. Carbon monoxide. We haven't had Cellar Grotto. Wait, never mind. We have had it. That was freaky. We haven't had Cellar Growths. I want Closet Labyrinth Call so bad! Dorcha. That is freaky. Dreamweaver. I don't think we've had the false rosebush before. We've only heard about it from that one video that we watched in the last one where it actually ate a kid. Poor kid. House fire, not yet. House fly, not yet. House spider, no. We haven't had a kobold. Humanoid creatures with dog-like faces. Okay. Laundry gnome. Memory wisp. No, yes, we have. I think it was like the first couple of days. I think that's when we had the call. Mirror nymph was really freaky, but that girl's acting it's still in my mind. It's so good. We had neighbor's doorway. Pipe growth, I don't think we've had. Pipe hob either. I don't think we've had raccoon yet. What a cute picture. We haven't had a rain nymph yet, right? Asking to be let inside. Yeah, I don't think so. We haven't had seedling or reanimation. We haven't had sprig vines. Termite sticks, toilet hob, trash gnome, warlock remnant. I'm curious as to what this call would sound like. And I think that's it. All right, so let's move on to Sunday. I mean, let's look at their mailbox. We are happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending descension, assuming you pass the trial. The soil is fertile. Keep up the great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. Sincerely, Corporate. I would very much not like to be buried in the ground. I am very freaked out. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for Glamour Stone. Whether you're simply too tired to concentrate or if you just want to look your best without the stress, our Glamour Stones are here to put you at ease. With our patented protective seal, our Glamour Stones have a 99.9% reliability rating. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Wham glam thank you ma'am. Keep up the great work, employee. Wow, look at that discount. Only for $2,300. I mean, I got the numbers mixed up. $1,300. That's what I meant. Okay. So, would you guys purchase the Glamour Stone? What does it do? You just want to look your best without the stress. So, like, what? You could wear anything, look any way, wear this out in public, and then people will be like, oh my god, they're so pretty, or so handsome, or so attractive. I guess. Alright, let's move on to Sunday. And I'm curious as to what Carol will say. The screen looks very weird. Uh-oh. Thy trial hath begun. What? Guys, what does this mean? Why am I getting chills? Is it Carol? Oh my god. We are many. We are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we?
Please hold.
We are many. We are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? Oh my god. So. Oh my god. What happens if I exit? Oh my god. So That thing was like a study guide. Guys, I didn't study for this test. Shit. Oh my god. We are many. We are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? Shit. I was thinking bees. It seems like the most simplest answer. What happens if I fail? They're just gonna bury me? Oh, did that mean... Showcase thy knowledge? I don't know if I got that right. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I?
Please hold.
I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? Not living, yet I clatter. Okay, my first hunch is the common hob. But I don't know, it cleans and then what? It continues living, so it can't be that. Oh my god. Yet I clatter. What clatters? Shit. There's so many things to remember. Animation, maybe? But I don't know what happens after they, you know, wake up and stuff. Oh my god. I'm gonna... I don't even know what to answer for this. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? And then I die. What if I answer common hob? I feel like that's wrong though. Oh. Forge ahead. Come on. I'm scared.
Please hold.
I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am friend to the water of the sky. What am I? I am friend to the water of the sky. So something with rain? Rain nymph? I am the beggar. I am the encroacher. Okay, I'm just gonna look up what encroacher means. Someone who enters by force in order to conquer. Synonyms include invader, interloper, intruder, trespasser. It sounds like it could be the rain nymph, because if I remember correctly, they like to mimic human voices and then try to like be convincing enough for the people living inside the home to open the door for them. It sounds like it could be that. Oh my goodness. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. Encroacher of the dry. So yeah, trying to intrude on the people inside the home. I am friend to the water of the sky, which is most likely rain. I'm gonna answer rain nymph. I hope it's right. Press on, employee. I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I?
Please hold.
The bringer of pestilence. So I'm thinking it could be a natural pest? Like cockroaches, maybe? What else do we have? There is bat. What else do we have? House spider? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe mice? Yeah, or rats. I don't think we have rats, but we have mice. There's raccoon. Yeah, we don't have rats. This could be mice. I bet. I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I? Harbinger of death. Bringer of pestilence. I think I'm going to answer mice for this one. I don't know, I just have a feeling that it's a natural pest. Not any of the other supernatural or otherworldly stuff. Maybe cockroaches. It's either mice or cockroaches, I think. Forever the nuisance. I mean, both are pretty big nuisances. So it's hard to choose. For mice, for the description, did it say anything about diseases? I can't remember. Shit. Alright, I'm probably gonna die anyway, so let's put mice. Rejoice. Does that mean I've been getting it right? Come on. I can't look at anything else anyway. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I?
Please hold.
It's interesting because the pictures are all different, so I'm wondering if that's a hint to the answer. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I? Of those who have too much? What does that mean? What if it's Closet Labyrinth? Oh. Seek the domains of those who have too much. Too much of what? Step within and they lose their way. Okay, so yeah, it's gotta be something big enough for an average person to step into. So like a doorway, some kind of thing like that. Maybe portal? No. Because those guys, the portals beckon people, I remember. But I don't know if it mentions anything about those who have too much. Can't be neighbor's doorway. I'm gonna answer the Closet Labyrinth. Expand thy mind. Does that mean I got it wrong? We are companions of the gardens. We compel those who dread. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? We are companions of the gardens.
Please hold.
We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? Now, this could be a lot of things. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. See, the first thing I thought was false beet. Because, I mean, they look like beets. And when people consume them, they start growing inside. And then eventually, if you want to get rid of it, that person has to die. So it makes sense when it says to tread no longer. But companions of the gardens. What are garden companions? So it can be like anything vegetation? Autumn vines, I don't think so. False flower. I don't think so. Because, I mean, they don't kill people. If you provoke it, it actually just ends up blinding the person or people nearby. False rosebush could be the answer as well. I mean, it looks like flowers. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. But the thing with that is that the false rosebush will actively seek out pretty much just like children or small humans and eat them. So I don't know if that... I don't think that's compel. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. Floor roots. No, I don't think so. Companions of the garden. Mole? I don't think so. Imagine just like pulling up these articles online during this part. I was tempted, but I kind of like the challenge. Cause like, even if I do get these wrong, at least I tried, I guess. And I could always go back and like redo it. And we can study up on the different entries before we start the Sunday shift again. What about seedling? I don't know what seedling does. I can't remember what it said. I know for Spriggans that I know they get angry when they see homeowners like doing yard work or eating like vegetation stuff. And I don't think they compel. They just watch and like, I don't know if they actually attack people. Okay, I think this could be false beat. Let go thy stilted soul. See, doesn't this one look like a mole? Like, what if the answer to this is a mole? Wouldn't that be weird? Or too much of a coincidence, maybe? I am the dancer. I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I?
Please hold.
Not careless whisper? Just careless night? Bringer of destruction. If that's a mole, that's a hell of a way to describe a mole. I know. That's why I was like, it doesn't sound like mole. But if the pictures really are indicators or hints of the answer, I mean, I guess it would. I mean, I guess. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? I actually don't have a clue what this could be. There's no way that's a mole. Yeah. I don't think so. Bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I don't understand what it means when it says, I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. I have a feeling that it could be the... What is it called again? It's like on the tip of my tongue. The Dorja. Because I remember reading that it will... If it seeks out someone, it's gonna seek it out until it takes them. That's what I'm getting from the bringer of destruction. Wait! No! What if this is house fire? I am the bringer of destruction. Okay. I consume the weak and the reckless. Yeah. It makes sense. I suppose. If you're weak and you can't get out, it's gonna consume you. And if you're reckless and you go into a house fire and you don't have a way to get out, it will consume you. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. See, that part confuses me. Forsaken oil and the careless light. Oil spreads fire? You think that's what it means? I think I'm gonna answer house fire. Careless oil spreads fire, I think. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. That's a pretty good way to describe house fires. Descend? I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. What am I? Oh, this is the Dorcha. Because I remember in the entire description, all it said was, it will deliver. What were you saying about the Dorcha? Yeah! I'm positive and confident that this is the Dorcha. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Oh, that gave me chills.
Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers. These acts will not go unrewarded, and I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion. Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion.
Oh my god. Oh, why is she giving me the creeps? I wonder how many I got right. Oh god.
Please stand by.
Oh, my eyes. Look away if you're not. Oh my god. Huh? Are you ready for your promotion? No?
Come close.
Oh, this is... Is that Carol?
Congratulations. All hail our new junior supervisor!
What? Oh my goodness. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love this. And the song is nice too. It's a bop. I completed the game. Oh my god! Imagine filming that in like some local fucking park or something. Wow. Options? What's new in options? Oh, junior supervisor options. Options that allow for post-ascent manipulations. Available after promotion. Unemployment immunity. Always display accuracy. Add button to skip call wait time. Huh. Art book. Hi, I'm Nick Lives. Nick Lives? Nick Lives? The creator of Home Safety Hotline. If you're here reading this, it hopefully means you are invested enough in this game to be curious about its development. If so, you've come to the right place. Yay! This is a peek into the game's art, development process, and all the human messiness that entails. I hope you enjoy this thorough and admittedly indulgent look into what went into making Home Safety Hotline the game it is right now. So cool! Influences. When I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, my grandmother gifted me a Dungeons and Dragons monster manual she picked up from a thrift store. Immediately, I fell in love with this book. Despite having no idea what its purpose was, I would scour its pages constantly, learning everything I could about its many, many imaginative creatures. Since I started developing games, I very much wanted to make a game about the pure joy I experienced flipping through a bestiary. Many games have featured in-game bestiaries, but rarely is it important to actually read through them in much detail. The art book is so cool. The way this game was made was absolutely amazingly interesting. Bestiary. My first attempt at crafting a game based around my love for bestiaries was a game aptly titled Bestiary, a fantasy game in which you would play as a researcher, testing the dead bodies of monster corpses with various magical implements in an attempt to write an accurate bestiary entry for them, noting properties as you went. This prototype never really made it past the conceptual stage, with these concept art pieces and a crude interactable UI being as far as I took it. I wasn't fully happy with this direction as it was rather art-heavy, seemed too generic, and felt like the activity that inspired it. It felt little like the activity that inspired it. New magic. Skip ahead a while and my wife and I wind up both getting jobs as actors at a local fantasy theme park called Evermore Park, in which she played a playful fairy and I voiced and puppeteered this big monster called the Fae King. The park gave a lot of improvisational freedom to its actors, and my wife and I both wound up really stretching some creative muscles while we were there. Every day we'd be crafting up stories on the spot for guests and improvising scenes with other actors. Eventually, many of the actors quit or were let go, but the park left a substantial creative void within many of the people who worked there, myself included. As time went on, I sorely missed performing and improvising with other actors, and the constant but rewarding creative challenge of tale weaving and lore crafting on the fly. During the pandemic, as things felt increasingly dire and lonely, I wrote up a new design document entitled 1-800-Bestiary, a game about answering calls for a hotline that prescribes solutions to various kinds of monster infestations. The hope was, with the caller angle, I'd be able to wrangle a bunch of actor friends into this fun and quick project, and maybe we'd all get a chance to recreate some of that creative spark, and I'd finally get to scratch my childhood bestiary itch. Alas, other priorities came up with other projects I was developing, so 1-800-Bestiary remained on the back burner for another 3 years. A game about working in the help desk of dark arts/monster hunting service. You get calls from clients describing different monsters, and it's up to you to find out which monster best fits their description, so you can prescribe them the appropriate solution. You have at your disposal several books' worths of information on monsters and solutions. Ultimately, a game about being a dark arts scholar and the joy of research. Gameplay loop, you are at your desk, with all your monster tomes at your disposal. Your answering machine will occasionally play a message from someone describing a problem they are having with what? Analog horror. At the end of 2022, I released a horror game called Night Signal that I'd been trying to finish for the past few years. And while the game didn't perform great financially, it sure seemed to resonate with those in YouTube's comment sections. Because I'm a weak human who craves validation, naturally I read each and every comment as it came in. I'd see some people say Night Signal reminded them of something called analog horror. I gave into curiosity and started going down this analog horror rabbit hole. Once again, I immediately fell in love. There was this incredibly fascinating subgenre of horror that oozed with creativity in its secondhand approach to storytelling, all while being wrapped in an instantly recognizable and nostalgic aesthetic. Gemini Hope Entertainment in particular quickly became a favorite, with its more subdued approach in presenting its horrors, so matter-of-factly, buried inside informational videos about mundane topics like wildlife and camping. Local 58 and Gemini Home Entertainment are so good. Have you seen them? I think I watched a little bit of it when Shinri did his horror watch-alongs. But other than that, I didn't actively seek it on my own. Oh, this is a lot of reading. The Lunar Archives. During my newfound love affair with analog horror, it occurred to me at some point that the genre would be a perfect match for 1-800-Bestiary's gameplay concept, and right away, I revived the pitch and started crafting a working prototype. I settled quick on a Windows 95 inspired interface since analog horror was frequently channeling 90s era media formats, and it felt like the only natural digital equivalent. I only crafted this quick proof of concept piece before building the interface in Engine and iterating from there. The new working title was now Lunar Archives, as I tentatively decided the new concept would revolve around aliens. At this time, the idea was that the aliens/monsters could be from anywhere in the world, since that opened the largest number of creative possibilities. I struggled to come up with interesting monsters in such a broad setting, however, and it didn't really feel scary yet to read about a monster that lives nowhere near me. I would love to have a collab where we sit and get to show you and discuss some of the best analog horror. Oh yes, I would love that. It lives in your house. The Bestiary's entries increasingly felt like they needed to be more personal to be scary, so I decided the monsters should all be things that live in your house. Out of curiosity, I asked my wife one day if she knew of any folklore about monsters that live in your house. The answer was goblins. Oh, hell yes. Now we're talking. I excitedly grabbed one of my sketchbooks so I could doodle up some weird gobos and the new, more fitting title idea. Home Safety Hotline. Analog horror meets Papers, Please. Aw, that's cool. Strange things happen in your home. That is so neat. Goblin Around. As soon as I started reading up on house goblin folklore, I instantly felt like a kid again, and monster ideas just started flowing out. The first monster design I did was this first Hob photo. I dove right into Photoshop and started painting my interpretation of a little goblin into a photograph of a living room. Trevor Henderson style. I gave him little troll doll style tufts and some simple slits for eyes, trying to evoke I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll just say Del Toro. To evoke a Del Toro-esque spirit of grounded, scary, but whimsical. Yeah. That's so cool. Hob Anatomy. After drawing my first hob, I got a little carried away in my sketchbook, dreaming up different varieties of these weird little guys, and detailing how they would function. Different hair and false faces would denote different species and bring them closer in line with the big-nosed goblin designs everyone is familiar with. Isn't this such a fun ride into how HR did this? Or how he did this? Yeah. For real. It's so cool. Oh my god, the alert eyes! Sometimes we'll grow fake nose and smile as a defense mechanism. Shed skin when fully transformed. Different species grow different hair patterns. Shedding when transforming. Wow. Fae for days. It didn't take long for me to go deep diving into Wikipedia to discover even more stories of Fae and begin interpreting them under the lens of my newfound design ethos, treating each creature as though it were simply some kind of bizarre animal. Wow. Aw, the gnomes. Fairies and sprites. The boggards. False face. Wow. Creative liberties. The idea for the inflatable trolls came from a mix between the folklore of trolls and spriggans, where spriggans were said to be small creatures that could grow to enormous size. When I read this, it made me think of pufferfish, and I laughed as I tried to picture what such a creature would look like when deflated. I gave this ability to the trolls because folklore usually portrayed them as too big to enter people's homes, and spriggans felt like they had plenty of distinctive qualities already. Singing shrooms. Harmless mushrooms that grow from walls and floor. Tasty. Warning, if they start to sing, evacuate immediately. I want to know why. Like, other than the foundational problems, what if it starts, like when it sings, what if it starts beckoning a more dangerous creature? Strange hole on top looks vaguely like a mouth. It is. And then the inflatable troll. Why do I do this to myself? When drawing monsters, frequently I would find myself having to paint the entire monster in order to get certain poses to feel accurate, before erasing parts of them later to hide them behind some furniture or blurring them to oblivion. And then, of course, they would be crushed into tiny pixels by the end anyway. Less is more after all, but I had to draw the more to get there. I think that's a thing for all artists. Because it's always funny when I draw like a really good like naked figure and then I just put clothes on it, you know, because you just have to get that pose right in order to get the clothes right. Aw, silly scares. I'm scared by a lot of stupid, silly things. As such, both humor and horror can feel like one and the same sometimes. When I read about the stories of the puka, who pretend to be a horse just to buck people around to scare them for a laugh, I thought of what the indoor modern equivalent might be, and immediately thought of those viral photos of tiny dogs creepily staring at their owners. This is the result, and it might be my proudest artistic achievement. That's so good. I can't believe he drew all of these. That's amazing. Gnome problem. These gnomes in particular may have suffered the most from the reduction in image fidelity when compared to their paintings. So here they are in all their higher definition glory. Check them out. Check out them little guys. Aww. That's so cool. I thought the night gnomes would be bigger. But no, it looks like they're pretty small. That's the Spriggan? I was trying so hard to look for it in the picture. I Spriggan spy. The Spriggan by far may be the hardest creature to spot. All throughout the development, I've asked playtesters to try to find the Spriggan. No one has found the Spriggan. I could consider this a failure on my part as a designer, but instead I left it as is in the final product. Make of this what you will. No, I think it was really great that I couldn't spot the Spriggan. Like, I knew that it looked like it had leaves and stuff, but maybe the photo was just too small for me to see. That's so cool, though. I bet if I look at it now, I'll be like, oh yeah, it was like so obvious. Why didn't I see it? Troll in focus. The troll is another creature that I painted in far more detail before blurring him to hell and back. So here he is in all his wrinkly, deflated glory. For your viewing pleasure. Also, I think it lends itself better to the creature being dangerous, because victims can't see it. Yeah, exactly! Oh! Bogging around. The boggart is maybe the most traditionally spooky creature I've designed for HSH, with his uncanny human-like face and long, slender body, or figure. After reading into boggart lore and finding out they are sort of the forefathers of our modern-day boogeyman, it seemed only fitting to make the boggart more traditionally ghoulish. Yeah. That's pretty good. The way he drew it. Oh, that's what they look like. Cute. The trash gnome was inspired by a fan suggestion described as Oscar the Grouch, but worse. The thought of a muppety creature with a large mouth that lives in the trash was too entertaining to pass up. To create the trash gnome, I took a photo of a raccoon and rearranged the eyes and head to create our scuffy little friend here. This is once again another creature where I created more than would be seen in the end result. That's really cute. And the process is cool too. Self-writing entries. To source photographs for entries, I would browse free use CCO photography libraries for photos that looked like they would be perfect for photoshopping a monster within. But on occasion, I would stumble upon a photograph that was so intriguing on its own, I would be inspired to write an entry for it as is. This photo, for example, by Tasha Komrowski, was immediately captivating and inspired the mirror nymph entry on its own. I changed the skin tone to up the creep factor slightly, but the photo is otherwise unaltered. That's really cool. Hidden in plain sight. Making people question ordinary objects in their home is both quite funny and quite creepy. And that's something these fan-suggested entries, Soap Sprite and Laundry Gnome, exhibit pretty well. Yeah, that's cool. I like how with Laundry Gnome, like, you have to squint to see the eyes. It is pretty creepy, though. Aww. Sprightly little fellows. The design for sprites was intended to be a mix between mosquitoes and more traditional fairy designs. In general, I am frightened by most flying insects, and so I wanted the idea of having a little fairy in your home to give people like me to give people like me the shivers. Gotcha. That's cool though. That's really cool. It looks so funny. This making of really showcases what you can do with enough stubbornness and wild creativity. Yeah. Oh, you're a wizard. The Warlock Remnant is in fact an edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask from my childhood, along with the cheap vampire costume I had from past Halloweens. Felt cute. Might delete later. Aw, that's cool. Exclusive deals. The concept of coupons came about after I received feedback from demo players asking for more motivation for playing the game well. Since playing the game poorly would net you more interesting content in the form of consequence calls. I thought that pointless employee discounts for products offered by HSH would make for funny yet lore-heavy content for high-scoring incentives, and based the look of the product images off of 90s infomercial ads. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Used horseshoe. Ooh. A ratty end. Originally, the game over ending was much simpler and to the point, with Carol firing the player and wiping their memory before sending them on their way. After the promotion ending was written, it was decided to come up with something a little more whimsical for the game over to better suit the world of HSH. Inspired by Roald Dahl's The Witches, I love that book. We came up with the idea that Carol should turn the player into a mouse instead. On the morning of the shoot, I molded these props from air drying clay, painted them with acrylic paint, and then hastily glued some faux craft store fur onto them. David then held these in front of the camera while I filmed the ending on my living room floor. Ooh. Originally, the player received their promotion at the end of their shift on Saturday, but it felt a bit too abrupt to go from an otherwise normal workday to the game's fantastical ending in the span of a single call. After a bit of brainstorming, we wound up coming up with a dedicated final trial day, where you would be called by cryptic cloaked callers, testing your knowledge with riddles, all without having access to your database of information. Pace yourself. When the game's ending was written, in order for music to be composed for it early on, this crude animated storyboard, or animatic, was created in order to dictate the pacing and structure of the ending, so music could be written for it. The animatic and music would later also serve to guide the pacing of the actual shoot, with David shouting out the appropriate cues as we filmed. Aww. Aw, you can see all the creatures and stuff behind. That's cute. The promotion crown. The promotion crown was a unique prop I hot glued together out of various craft store materials, including a small wreath, little curvy sticks, and fake mushrooms. Given the player is only getting their first promotion, the materials involved are all more crude and common than the more lavish crown that Faye Carol wears. Aww. Faye Carol's makeup. In addition to playing the role of Carol, Courtney also designed the final makeup and costume look for Faye Carol in the game's ending cutscene, depicting Carol in her truer, more ancient form. In Courtney's own words, quote, "I want to look like a proper swamp witch." That's so cool. Faye Carroll's costume was also pieced together by Courtney herself, utilizing stressed netting, faux moss, a stressed black skirt, and finally topping it all off with a crown fashioned from faux twigs and leaves. Wow. And that's it. That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh shit. All these people sound so fun. Yeah, they do. Weekly report. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, so we can see who we got wrong. A hundred. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to see. Let's see what I got wrong. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, let's see. It was day 7. Day 7. Okay. Yeah, the only day I didn't do well on was day 7. Oh my god, I am lucky. I got the majority of it right. Okay, let's see. So the first one was followers of our queen. We put bees. So why didn't it get that right? That's weird. The second one that says not living, yet I clatter. Wait, are these? No, can't be. Okay, how about this? I went to another site. Sunday. Question, we are many, we are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? And it says the correct answer was bees. So why doesn't it say that I got it right? That's weird. Okay. The second question was, I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small. I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? And then it says the correct answer was animation. Animation? I wrote B as the first time. Okay, animation. I am not living, yet I clatter. Okay. Capable of moving on their own. Clattering noises at night, missing or stolen household objects. And then it says, when they serve their purpose, they die. Their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. Oh. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. Huh. Interesting. So it says that I got the B's incorrect. What did I answer for 2? I think I answered Common Hob for 2. And then it says I got it right. That's weird. The bees guess could have been ants, but it's weird because every website that I've been to, it says bees. Well, that's a list of entities. Nope. Okay, weird. Yeah, I remember getting the second one wrong because I answered common hob. Okay, what is the third one? Third one. I am the beggar, I am the encroacher of the dry, I am friend to the water of the sky. What am I? And I answered rain nymph, and it said that was the correct answer. But somehow it says I got it wrong. So that's weird. Okay, question 4. I am the harbinger of death, I am the bringer of pestilence, I am forever the nuisance. What am I? And I remember we said it could have been multiple different things. But I ended up answering mice. And it says the correct answer was housefly. Which I mean, yeah. That makes sense. And then it says that I got it right. So that's weird. Okay, caller number 5 wrote or said, I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I? And I answered closet labyrinth. And apparently that's the correct answer. And does it say that I got it right? Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says that I got it wrong, which is weird. I feel like the thingies are mixed up, the check marks. Okay, question 6 is, we are the companions of the gardens. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? And then they mentioned seedling. And I did not answer that. Okay. So house fly. Commonly reside in homes and frequently surround those whose death is impending. Commonly report buzzing sounds and thoughts of decay. Known disease carriers, they frequently inhabit kitchens and other areas used to prepare food, increasing the risk of disease. Okay, that makes sense actually. Okay, what is the other one? Closet labyrinth. Closet labyrinths are large, twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside the closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind in homes once owned by the wealthy. Gotcha. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. And I'm glad I got that right, because I didn't know it was, it targeted wealthy homeowners. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes or the sounds of distant cries coming from their closet. Are incredibly easy to get lost in by design, can prove especially hazardous to homeowners carrying valuable items such as gold, precious silk, or rare spices on their person. They actually have a labyrinth removal team. That's crazy. Okay, so the next one is seedling. Let me read up on that. Seedlings are small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid, known for burrowing in indoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Through their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners. Oh, that's what it means by companions of the gardens. Seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Oh. And then it says, we compel those who tread to tread no longer. Okay, gotcha. I am the dancer, I am the bringer of destruction, I consume the weak and the reckless, I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. And I answered house fires, which was the correct answer. Yay! That is such a clever way to describe house fires. I will never get over that. Yeah, it doesn't say anything like